Hi there, Lady Bridge parents and carers. It's the first one of these that I've done for some time. This is an update on interesting things that have been happening here during the spring term. This is a slightly belated video because we're obviously now into the summer term. So before I get into that, we've got, as I'm sure you're aware, some further strike days that are coming up. So it's Thursday of this week, so that's the 27th, and Tuesday of next week, that's the 2nd of May. And as we've done on the most recent strike days, Year 11 will be invited into school on those days. We've shared details of the plans with Year 11 families. And I do share your frustration with the disruption. But as I've put in the letter there, I'm also of the view that the issues around pay, school funding, and teacher recruitment are massive, and they do need to be urgently addressed by the government. We have recruited some brilliant new staff in the last 4 years. So in the past, we've not really struggled in terms of recruitment, but I have seen a difference this year, really, where it's been harder to recruit than it has before, and certainly low pay in the public sector is linked to that. Anyway, let's get on to more positive things. And the bulk of this update, the bulk of the letter, is some of the standout experiences from the spring term, which I'm not going to talk you through all of them. I'm going to try and keep the video as short as I possibly can to increase the chance that you'll have time to see it. But all of these activities really link to what we call the Lady Bridge Way and our Trivium philosophy, which I've got a link in there if you want to read and learn a bit more about that. So we had a STEM engineering day, which was brilliant for our year sevens, 8s and 10s. The Holocaust Memorial Museum that learners in year 9 did in history was absolutely stunning. The quality of that was certainly so much further on than some of the other exhibitions that we've had in recent times. Each time we have an exhibition of learning, just the quality gets better every time. We've had year 11s. Last term went off to the Lake District as part of sports studies. They had an amazing time up there. The Holocaust Art Project, which was also year 9 learners, was really impressive too, with some outstanding piece of work produced. There's some links in here to all of these if you want to read and learn more. We had the year 11 residential last term with a combination of revision and some outdoor learning as well, outdoor adventure activities. The Holy Colour Run took place as well last term, and we had a personal development day as well. Again, if you want to learn more, you can see the links in there. Common Project was brilliant. Common is an organization that we work with to help with real world learning. They provide all sorts of incredible networks for us to connect the learning that we do in school to the world beyond school. British Science Week as well, we were part of, working with some of our primary partners. And the Year 8 Bolton Rewind and Regenerate project, which is still ongoing, is amazing. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about that one shortly. We've got the Salford Foundation Boys to Men project, which is ongoing on a Friday. We had a visit from the Touch Ensemble from the University of South Florida, which was quite amazing. The Warm Hub community event as well took place last term, and Hubs working with some of our local primary schools, in particular with St Bede, is something that we're going to look to continue to work on in the months and years to come. And year 11 remain a massive high priority at the moment. I'm going to talk a bit more about those shortly. They had their mock exams results day last term as well. And every single Saturday, we've got year 11 revision taking place from 10 till 1 p.m. every single Saturday, apart from last Saturday. Actually, I said every Saturday, but we didn't last Saturday due to Eid. But yeah, I would really encourage any year 11 families to make sure their children attend those sessions. And the Leadership Academy, or members of the Leadership Academy, went down to London as well last term to Westminster to meet with various politicians and to learn about the political system. Primary school community links, we've got loads going on with our local primary schools, which we're really excited about. That's going really well. And finally, we just got a couple of celebrations there for Zach, who won the G4 Under-16 County Tour competition in Bramall, at Bramall Tennis Club, and Oliver in year 11, who became the Lancashire champion in 200-meter butterfly, which is brilliant. And there's some further details there. And just a couple of our alumni, our former learners, who we've got some links to some stories of their outstanding achievements as well. So just to jump back before I finish the Bolton Rewind and Regenerate project, we had the whole of year 8 out for the day on an immersion day all over Bolton, learning about Bolton's past, but also Bolton's future. And they're exhibiting their learning on that at Crompton Place Shopping Centre later this term. They're sort of taking over a bit of the shopping centre. And parents will be invited to that. And I really encourage you to attend and to see the work that's been produced. And that really links to what we're trying to do at the school, to have a really innovative approach, focusing on real world learning and developing the wider qualities and the employability skills, as well as academic knowledge, that really prepares young people for their future. And we're part of a group of schools, some state schools and some independent schools, part of what's called the Next Big Ten. And I've got a link in there to some information about the Next Big Ten, which are schools that are that are sharing ideas and best practice around how to prepare young people for life. And we've got a visit of schools as part of the Big Ten coming up later this term on the 19th of May. But our priority is very much year 11 this term. So the exam season is almost upon us, and we're really proud of how hard the year 11s are working. As I said before, D6 is pretty much every Saturday. And that runs not just throughout the exam season, but we're then going to continue to run it for our year 10s. So any year 10 families, be aware that the offer to attend school on a Saturday, it's not like a normal school day. It's independent learning with the support of year 12s and year 13s from Bolton Sixth Form College. That opportunity is going to be broadened out to the year 10s as well later on this term. And that really fits with the ambition that we've got of all learners right from year 7 getting in the habit of reviewing their own learning independently every single week. You know, I'd even say every single day, but certainly every single week. And to have the skills to do that and the motivation to do that is unbelievably important. And as part of this, we've got mock exams that start for year 7 this term, which start on the 9th of May, for year 8, which starts today, and year 10s, the big mock exams for year 10 start on the 19th of June. Just a couple of other key dates before I finish. We've got work experience for year 10 as well, the week of the 15th of May, and the return of our brilliant Learning for Life days to finish off the year on the 18th and 19th of July. So thank you for taking the time to watch the video, and thank you for your support. I will leave it there. Thanks, everyone. See you later.